Hello, happy Labor Day, all. Well, I have spent the past like 4 hours going to town making all kinds of tiles because I plan to give them away as gifts this year for the holidays. And I'm doing a series that I've dubbed the Black Hole series. You'll see why very soon. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some of the gorgeous ones that came out while my phone was charging and I couldn't film, which is unfortunate. So I'm hoping that I will be able to make a really nice black hole piece. Now, I feel like I have bad luck though. I feel like I do spectacular when nobody's looking, and then when I turn my camera on, it's like, oh, and I muck it all up. Okay, so I am just going to put my color down, no particular order, kind of in a crisscross across the tile. Now, you guys can do this in whatever pattern you like. What I am aiming to get is some areas of distinct color and other areas more black and white. So this sort of method has worked for me, but you guys need to do whatever your taste dictates. So I'm gonna go across. That was a quinacridone magenta, by the way, by Amsterdam. And now I think I'm using medium red violet. It's been a long day, so I can't swear by that, but pretty sure. I'm going to use a little bit of Pebeo bronze. Oh, my tile is totally tilting. That sucks. Like, literally, this house is almost 100 years old, and as a result, there is not a single level surface anywhere in this daggone house. And no matter what I do or how hard I try, I cannot even get a table level. It is freaking frustrating. I'm at the point where I kind of want to just hire a handyman to come in and help me accomplish this. But anyhow, so that was my bronze. I'm going to come in with a Persian, I think it's Persian rose. And then I'm going to do a little bit of this. I don't know what this red is. It's by Amsterdam, and it's a truly translucent red. It is not something you can pile a bunch of paint on top of, or you'll never see it. This color, I believe, is called Parchment, and I am obsessed with it. And I think this is my Amsterdam version of it, but I cannot swear by it. And shocker of all shockers, I'm going to use my Payne's Gray. I'm having to friggin' hold on to my little pedestal cake stand to try and tilt it, which is super friggin' annoying. Look at how this is just moving all over the place, and it's gotten worse throughout the day, which I don't understand. Let's see, maybe this will help. Not sure. Anything else? Yeah, let's add just a touch of Naples yellow. And maybe a twinge, just the tiniest, itsy bitsiest bit of Amsterdam turquoise green. Okay, now for my cell activator, this is literally just Amsterdam lamp black mixed with Australian Floetrol. And I cannot tell you the ratio I use because I just kind of go by consistency. I'd say it has about a 1 second trace, something about like that. So not super thin, but not real thick. I'm just kind of gently spreading this cell activator a little, and now I'm going to take it out across the tile. Trying to get some of my excess off. I think I put way too much on here. I told you guys I have bad luck whenever I actually turn on the camera. It goes to pot on me. I'm not quite sure why. But we'll give it a second because I do actually think this is going to be okay. It always looks like a black square for a minute. And it's hard to not panic. I know I do, and I make these constantly. It always starts like this. This one just happens to have a wee bit too much cell activator on it. Let's see. Well, I might have just completely ruined this. Dang it. Of course I did, because I turned on the camera. It's like such a bummer. Okay, well you can see how it's developing on the one side perfectly as expected. This side not so well. That side. So I have a couple choices. I can either leave it alone and let it be lopsided, or I can start from scratch. But I think I'm going to play with the straw for a minute and see if I can save this. Okay, I think I can save this. There we go. This is going to develop okay. I panicked for a moment. I mean, this is not going to end up being my favorite. However, it is going to look nice. Nice enough. With a wee bit of time. I'm going to scrape the edges. I'm going to do one more while I've got you here so you can see, hopefully, what a really nice one looks like, since I'm failing miserably in the moment. Let me just move this one aside to, well, let me take in for a second to see up close. I'm going to try and do this and stay in the tripod. You can see how beautiful those cells are. It's just unfortunate that that side didn't come out as well. However, I'm going to set it aside and give it some time to develop while I work on a second one, and we shall come back to it to see what we got, because there are some really pretty sections to this. I mean, the pearl cells are just gorgeous. So, let me set this tripod down. I can maneuver through this tight little kitchen. Okay, let me move this guy out of the way. Give me 1 second. Gotta grab another tile. Oh, and it's a broken one. Doesn't that suck? I've probably made close to a dozen of these today. And one has been prettier than the next, which is why I'm kind of bummed that that one turned out the way it did. So, we're going to try this one more time. That was way more paint than I actually needed. And the base that I'm using is not a regular white paint. I am using my own pearl mix. I will try to put the recipe in the description, but it is essentially a part acrylic, 1 part satin enamel, 3 parts American Floetrol, and then a half part of GAC 800 and a half part of Liquitex gloss pouring medium. Mix that all together and you have an extraordinarily expensive base paint that you don't want to waste the way that I just did. Okay, I'm going to start with my favorite Payne's Gray color. And again, this Payne's Gray is by Arteza. Hands down, my absolute favorite. It just has far more blue in it than a lot of the other Payne's Grays have. I mean, it actually is could be mistaken for a blue, but that's okay. I happen to love that color. Then I'm going to use the parchment color, and I'm going to work quickly because this daggone stand is still causing my paint to slip and slide all over the place. I would do anything if somebody could recommend a fabulous self-leveling table. I have tried a number of them and none has worked thus far. This is Naples Yellow. I'm gonna go kind of heavy here and here. And let's see, I am kind of digging this bronze color of late. And then how about a little bit of the Persian rose. We'll go right across here. And some of the sky blue. And maybe we'll get a little creative and use the Pebeo. I think this is the turquoise blue. Hate that this paint runs right off the tile. Oh, and let's use a little dot of the cobalt. And a little bit of this, we're just gonna make it Jackson Pollock. A little bit of the gray. I'm gonna go back to the parchment. May as well throw a little bit of 24 karat gold in. No, I think it reacts strangely with the pearl base, so never mind on that. And then a little bit of the red violet. Okay, now that half the paint has gone off the tile, I will add my cell activator, which again is Amsterdam Lamp Black mixed with Australian Floetrol. I inevitably put too much on every time. I need to learn when to stop. Okay, I'll stop. Now we're gonna blow this bad boy out on low and cool. Did I touch this? I hope I didn't run my blow dryer through the paint. It looks like I might have right there, like a dodo. I'm telling you, I have horrible luck as soon as I turn on my camera, and you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about when I show you the stuff I did while my phone was charging. You're not even gonna believe the same person did it. Oof. I am not so much a fan of this one. This is a very odd set of colors, but I will give it a chance to develop. I mean, I am getting some very pretty pearl cells, there's no doubt. I'm just not cuckoo crazy about the colors. I feel like you lose so much of the color you put on as you blow. I tried holding the blow dryer at many different angles and using different speeds, and I haven't figured out a way to really conquer keeping all of the color on the tile. But I'm working on it. I'm gonna blow a little bit this way. These are odd little cells popping up. Okay, this is actually getting better. So I'm not as angry with it now. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I actually think that's gonna look really cool as these grow in. Hi, honey. My honey bunny just came into the kitchen. I don't know how he tolerates my mammoth painting messes, but let me show you what I'm working with. I've got some lovely pearl cells, and I'm afraid to zoom in because I'm kind of holding this in the bracket. However, all of these cells, especially those little ones, are going to continue to open up over the next few minutes. In fact, I am going to show you the one that we did a minute ago, because I'd be willing to bet it has changed considerably. Oh yes. Indeed, it has. It has grown quite a bit. So I'm gonna try to hold this up. Let me see. I can't see what I'm doing. Hang on one second. This is the one we just made a few minutes ago. And as you can see, the cells have grown dramatically. They're really pretty. Big, juicy, beautiful pearl cells. That looks like a little flower. It's kind of strange. Lots of really pretty colors. And this is still going to continue to develop over the next maybe 30 minutes. So I'm going to set him back down. And I can already see this has gotten markedly better. I can see the yellows in it. Oh, now it's not in focus. Okay. I am not a good videographer, guys. Definitely not. But I do enjoy making a black hole tile. There's no question. I mean, I really find that this pearl mixture I make is creates the most gorgeous pearl cells. I've tried lots of different recipes. This one has definitely worked best for me across time. Sorry, my Swiffer is consistently in the picture, but it's what it is. So I hope you had fun painting with me. I hope you guys are having an awesome 4th of July weekend. I know we have plans to do a big cookout. I think we're gonna do a family one tomorrow, like an extended family one, and then an immediate family one on Monday. Kind of more relaxed and chill vibe to it, not so crazy. I have a little nephew these days, and he is adorable but a handful. And I love every second we get to spend together. So tomorrow I get to spend some time with my nephew. Okay, maybe one last super quick tile, since you guys have listened to me ramble. Let me just set this down. Uh-oh. Okay. Okie dokie. I keep saying last one, last one. This is absolutely my last one. I'm almost out of paint. I've been doing this for 5 hours, so I'm exhausted. So here's my pearl mix going down as the base. I'm sure you guys know the order by heart by now. And I think I might try much thicker bands of color to see if I can get a lot more color in the pearl cells. I'm gonna get a little bit crazy with this. Let's see. I'm gonna actually start with a gray. And then I'm going to go parchment right alongside it. And then, oh, I'm so torn. I'm gonna do, wait. Sorry guys, I can't make up my mind. Okay, I'm gonna do Persian rose below the gray. A little bit of the red violet. Some magenta. And Then I'm going to go up here with my Naples yellow. This is actually really pretty like it is. And then where's my sky blue? Sky blue. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my turquoise green. Look at this, honey. Isn't this pretty? Kind of just like this. Isn't that cool how the ribbons,
Oh, yeah.
how they
Nice.
overlap? I think it's kind of cool,
Nice.
actually.
I like it.
I mean, I'm
I
still
like it a
gonna
lot.
cover it and blow it out, but I think it's
Right,
pretty cool like that.
Right. Just exactly.
Yeah, the paint's way too thick. Well, actually, what I could do, I have an idea. Let's see. I could just do, ooh, pretty. Definitely not a black hole tile. Honey, come look before it gets covered, because it is going to get covered.
Okay.
But
Oh,
I know
nice.
you're going to like that.
Yes,
I know.
Right.
You're going to like it just like that, and it's so not going to stay like that. It is so not going to stay like that. It is really pretty though. It's too bad I'm messing with it. It's on a pearl base. It's too thick. It wouldn't dry right. Alright, now I'm going to cover up this creation to my honey bunny's chagrin. Oh my god, I sound like my mother using words like chagrin. That's crazy. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Never thought a word like chagrin would come out of my mouth. Holy hell. What's happened to me? I've gotten old. Okay, clearly I'm tired. I'm being super stupid. Okay, putting my cell activator on. So, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm hoping that it's super cool. And I promise I will make you a tile like this, but it can't sit on a pearl base. I'll have to make it differently. I'm being real careful with this. Okay. I wonder if I switch to high. I know it's going to make a mess. Okay. High definitely made a mess. Almost always blow this out on low. I mean, it is more effective, that's for sure, but it knocks all the color straight off. Well, we'll see as it develops. I mean, I am seeing a rainbow of colors. There's some pinks, some yellows, some turquoise coming through. This one might be really cool. Hooray! Where's my toothpick? Let's just... was kind of pointless. Anyhow, back to scraping since I kind of messed that corner up. Okay, I actually think this is going to be really pretty, but you can see how I lose an obscene amount of color. I mean, you can see the gray, you can see the pink. Definitely got captured some of the yellow. I would just really like to figure out how to float on a pearl base but retain the color over top. It's definitely something I'm going to continue to work on. Let me take you in for a look at this. It is definitely my last tile. Oh, sorry. Again, I am the world's worst videographer. Okay. You can see I did manage to get some of the pinks. And there's some of the yellows. And over here, we've got kind of a blend. You can see the parchment color is stuck around. And again, the grays and pinks. I know this tile will continue to develop and I will likely see a little bit more color popping through. The one thing I will say about using 24 karat gold over a pearl base is it creates a real funny haze effect, and sometimes I like it, but often I do not. Let me see if I can show you. It's kind of, that's my dog Oliver, one of my dogs. Some of the other pieces. This we did earlier tonight. This is another one. This is super cool. I did not get to do this on camera. Sorry, the lighting is deplorable over here. Let me see if I can get my that one looks like a butterfly. And this, I'm going to bring it over to the light. I wish I had gotten this one on camera. I think the cells are just gorgeous. Let me set it down so I can zoom in and show you properly. It's in the drying process, but I think this one is just gorgeous. I love the colors. Love, love, love the colors. And those pearl cells are divine. This one is not that different color-wise. It just has a bit more black to it, and these cells are definitely beefier. Let me see if I can show you a couple of the others. Sorry. Quick tour. I did a fairly large painting. We got some really bright colors in some of these. I wish I had gotten them all on camera. Unfortunately, I did not. That's actually a canvas. And this is super dark over here, but you can see these are both super pretty. Okay, well, thanks so much for joining me tonight, guys. It's been a really eventful Labor Day. I've had so much fun painting for you. I hope you enjoy watching me create these black hole paintings and that you guys try them for yourself. Please show me any results you get. I'd be so curious to see. Thanks so much, guys. This is Rachel Miller with Color Splash. Have a good night.